Another quick live on the Scania 143. You'll probably notice some freshly painted wheel arches there. We'll get into that very shortly. I'm just waiting for some people to jump on the live. Give this a couple of minutes, let a few people get on, and then we shall continue. Some new wing brackets out of Scania this afternoon as well. Good evening everybody, just waiting for some more people to join the live and then we'll get to it. Those look like they're going to be a bit of a pain in the butt. Good evening. Who've we got on with us this evening? Just waiting for some more people to jump on the live, guys. Evening, Mr. Glenn. Enjoying your Netflix and pies. Yum yum. How are we all doing? Right. So we've got some wheel arches back out of paint, which we're going to be installing in there. These should transform the look of the truck a little bit further. Not much happening tonight, just fitting these with some new brackets that we've got out of Scania as well, because the old ones were completely rotten. These was all scratched to death as well when I picked them up out of Scania, so I've had to repaint these this afternoon, which was a bit of an unexpected delay, but they're done now. So we're going to be getting these banged on in that gap there. I think what we're going to be doing as well, when we've got these fitted, there's a bit of a gap there. Obviously there's no finishing plate. Does anybody know, should there actually be a panel in there, or is that just how they are? Because if there should be a panel in there, I'm going to have to try and find one. If not, I think I'm going to try and make one anyway, just to fill that gap between the cab and the wheel arch. Don't give me that, Glenn. Excuses, excuses. What are you having for tea, Mush? Right, I'm going to prop you up here somewhere and start getting these arches on. I think that is the best I'm going to get you. Some nice shiny new nuts and washers to go on as well, because it'd be rude not to. Right, where do I start? do this without scratching them. Yeah, helps when you get it the right way up, doesn't it? Is that the right side? Is that the right side, is it? Don't scratch them. That's the one we want. R143 doesn't have a panel between. Nico, I don't think I've seen one there, to be honest, but you see what I'm getting at? Obviously with that big gap there, I think it'd just look nicer with a bit of an infill panel. Even if it just sort of comes across there and down a bit. Just to fill that gap. I think it'll look much better. The new mic didn't work, Glenn. So I've ordered us 2 new ones. 2. This time. I wish I could tell you what power tools I was using, Glenn. We're on hand tools tonight. Power tools are too hard to pronounce. Right, next 2 brackets going up. Well, the back ones were a bit of a faff, but we got there in the end. Looks better, doesn't it? Evening, Gerald. Yeah, that looks much better. Right, I'm going to go and grab some tools, get these tightened up and move on to the other side, throw the other one on. One side on. What are the red boxes? I asked the same question, to be honest, Dan. I have no idea what they're for, but they're solid. Whatever they are. Like proper solid. No idea, there was some bits of equipment or something on them. Must have been something small if it was. There's not much height there between that and the cab. Did you ask Justin, Glenn, if he knows what went there? Be nice to find out, actually. He needs to jump on this other side. We've also pretty much got our front grille ready now as well. All the front grille is pretty much painted. These corner panels are nearly done. The inner and the outer. There's two panels that bolt on there. Got some new headlights on the way, some new indicators on the way. So that front end should start taking shape very soon. Got them top lockers in as well, if you didn't catch the last episode. Although they have got to come back out because we fitted them and then realised that these quarter cards have got to go in first. We've not got those back from the trimmers yet. But the interior is more or less finished now. We just need to go and pick it up. So there should be some big things happening on this build pretty soon. It should all come together pretty quickly. Apart from the wiring. Mr. Glenn. Nudge nudge and all that. Yeah, give him a bell, Glenn, ask him. See what he's saying. If anyone knows, he's going to be the man, isn't he? Shut all these doors up. Oh, don't start him off on the IV course, Dan. Loves a good old IV code, don't you, Glenn? Could have left a bit more room down here, Glenn, for a fat man. Where's all torches at? So that's the other one fastened in. Just need to nip those bolts up. Definitely going to need some spats on them arches, because those super singles stick out quite a bit. Ricky not on tonight. Thought Ricky had joined us for a chat. Got all our headlight brackets on now as well, which we had zinc plated. Got some new headlights on order. They should be here tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday at the latest. Then we can get these headlights in. I've got some new indicator lamps coming as well. But there's actually like a fastener plate, I suppose you'd call it, or a backing plate that the indicator lamps bolt to. I'll show you it now. We can't seem to find these anywhere. So if anybody's got any contacts for 143 parts, anybody knows of any breaking, give us a shout and let us know. It's these what I'm after. That one is actually alright. So we'll probably get away with just repainting that one. But this one is broken. Massive holes in the back of it. Someone's just bodged up with some washers at some point and it's passed. So I'm in desperate need of one of them, guys. I can get these lamps. I can get these full lamps and new lenses, but I can't get these. So if anyone's got any heads up on them, please don't say Trucker Tim. Glenn's best mate. Oh. Need to refurb that washer bottle as well, yeah, and get that back in. So things are on the move. Stuff happening. Oh, I've also got, if you've not seen it, there's a couple of videos on this bike as well. This old CBR 400 baby blade. That's going to be featuring back on the channel again soon. If there's any biker fans on here, we're going to be restoring this. There is one video on this already. This was a barn find bike, sat for 12 years I think it were. So the first episode we did was will it start video, and it actually did. Fired up pretty well. We had to do some messing about with the fuel pipes and stuff like that, but we got it fired up. That's going to be coming back to the channel very soon. And we've also got a BMW old E21 5 Series 525 Lux Edition, which is another barn find. So that'll be an interesting video coming to the channel soon. If you go on the community chat on the channel, there's a couple of pictures been posted of that car on there. So keep your eyes out for that as well. Interior is pretty much done for this truck, which looks really nice. In fact, let me get my other phone and I'll show you a little picture, a little sneak peek for you. When I find it. Where's it gone? So there's the seat. That's what we're having done. That's one of our seats at the trimmer. Still got the headrest to do. And it's just getting basically fully trimmed. Pretty much all matching inside. I think that's going to look mega when all that comes back. Let us know what you think of that. Well, we all know you've got girth, Glenn, just in the wrong places. You big girthy guy. Again, if you've not seen this project, if you're just joining the live, we've been doing some customization on the interior. Centre console's all painted in body colour. We've flocked all the dash. Come out pretty nice. We've just installed these top locker compartments. We've got all the fixtures, locker doors and fittings and all that, and all the switch panels all painted in the same white to go back in there. That'll be hopefully featuring on the next episode as well. Roof liner we've made from scratch and reupholstered ourselves, and again with that backboard we've done that ourselves. We're going to be putting a bit of a headboard in here, a bit of a chamfered panel where we're going to be putting a sound system and some nice lighting and stuff, some subs and amps up there. Put a nice beefy sound system in this as well. My body's a temple. Well, did you ever see the size of Tutankhamun's temple, Glenn? That was a big one. I don't think there's much more I can do on this evening. So I just thought I'd do you a quick live. A couple of people have been asking for a live update. Some of you guys like to jump on the live, some of you don't. So that is it. I just thought I'd give you a quick update. I'm fitting these. Just filled the gap nicely. I'm going to be making some panels to go in there. See how that turns out. One of the next jobs as well is going to be the front bumper. Getting all this remade, and if you've not seen it, have a quick look back. It's got a massive big weighted front bumper on this that sticks out to about here, and it is pretty ugly. So we're going to try and rework it a bit and make it look a bit more better looking, and countersink some spotlights and stuff like that in it. Windscreen is pretty much ready for going back in, and the A-pillar trims for up the sides we've also got back from paint. This panel here has been painted, so that'll tie in all the way up to the A-pillars. When we take these lockers back out for the final fit, we're going to have to put some trimming up here as well, some upholstery just in that gap there. So lots of little bits like that to do. Wiper arms are just in the process of being refurbed. We've got the grab handles that have just been repainted. Again, the front grille is all painted, and we've also had all the grille mesh and the plastic vents and all that sort of stuff that goes in the front grille all painted, along with the Scania badge and all that stuff. So that should tie in it really nicely. Are you still going to fit chargers in the side lockers? It'll probably just have a power inverter in there, Peter. There's no point us permanently fitting any chargers in there because this truck is going to be going for sale at some point. So depending on what cordless equipment the next man is using, there's no point us, for example, putting DeWalt chargers in there if the guy who takes over this truck is using snap-on chargers, you know what I mean? So we'll rig it out with power inverters and all that ready to go, and then it's up to whoever is the next lucky keeper to put whatever charging system, whatever chargers and tools and whatever they want in it. Right, so I think I'm going to call it a do at that one, guys. Don't forget to jump over to our Mark II channel as well if you've not subscribed there yet. Retro Restoration Garage Mark II, because we are going to be moving our live feeds over to that channel once we've hit the subscriber amount, because you've got to have a certain amount of subscribers before you can do live feeds. So obviously this main channel has got enough, but the second channel is brand new, so I'm going to get some of you to move over there, hit subscribe, and we're going to be doing a little bit of different footage on that Mark II channel as well. Some behind the scenes stuff, again more live feeds, and some other bits of content, just certain bits that get missed off the main channel. So there we have it. I'm going to love yous and leave yous. I'll see you all later.